Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Connects here with Jalen Noel. Still has some space inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could... Prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They bring Collins in motion right. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Looking underneath for Marks. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
All set to go now from the 35. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Lion.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's got it in the red zone. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw from Wilson. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's Wilson to the air. They set up the screen here for Marks. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Check smash. Check smash.
It's Marks on the handoff. Escapes a defender. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Wilson now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Kansas City right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
43! 43!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. To throw, here's Wilson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins, and it sets up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18 Cardinal, 18 Buffalo, 18.
Wilson to throw it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Practice.
Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they get this down to the 28. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down.
60 back. Hey, man, special.
Here's A-Chan up the middle. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
19, Tiger, 19.
Wilson. That's caught, Devon A-Chan. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready,
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down.
let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing is Wilson. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
40 extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Attack.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's third down now.
And 6 yards.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow.
Throw here, third down. This finds its target. That's Taylor. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So first down from the 41. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Now it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Yellow. Watch out.
To the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that means third down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted, even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Texans have recovered it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
79. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Wilson now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. able to find Jalen Noel with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Buffalo 18. Go Street.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man, this is Noel. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's in, touchdown Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Texans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Panther 11, Mustang 19.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Got for big yards on the right side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Up and good from Fairbairn. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Go on,
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target. Jalen Royals, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Buying some time left. Looking deep. Back over the middle it goes. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
It's Pacheco on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kamari Lassiter with the pick! And the Texans get it back after making their third first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get up.
Toss play left, Achane. He has room past the 25. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut, but come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Wilson with it on first. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
They're lining up for the extra point.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
38, Chiefs 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Barzard.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
60 boxes. 6.
First down throw from Wilson. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down carry for Achan. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Now a toss play for Achan. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Attack!
Rush in!
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow! Hey, 57. Me.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Brought in right side by Royals. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Yellow! 43!
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's out in the clear. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Attack!
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow. That's a lot, Eddie.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut into the lead by another point. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Rap on, lady. Hey, read our key. 60 biceps, 60 biceps.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that street. Go.
Achane running right. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans running them out of the building. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chiefs, 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And they pick him off again! Henry To'o comes up with it. We'll get some extra help with that return, and after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Hawk 70.
There's a look for Wilson. So the Texans come away with the road win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.